It's hard to believe that we're at the beginning of another school year, but it's been a busy summer. Certainly many of our teachers are participating in professional development throughout the summer, both online and face-to-face. We've also had our food and nutrition services staff members really working hard to provide meals for students that may not have that type of security over the summer. They've been doing a wonderful job in that campaign against summer hunger. We've also had our facilities and construction staff busily working to prepare our classrooms, in some cases installing new tech-active classrooms, other projects of maintenance that have to be done during the summer months, and certainly many of them are busy making sure our schools are clean and ready for both staff and students. I had the opportunity this past week to welcome many new teachers to our school district. It appears we'll have over 200 new hires. That's a trend that will probably continue over the next few years. For some school staffs, that's a significant percentage of new teachers on their campus. It's so important that we support those new teachers with all the many things they have to learn. It can be a lot of stress, but working together with their colleagues and their mentors, I'm sure they can have a successful year. There are also new things for all of our teaching staff. We have a new K-12 math series in most of our grade levels, and that always takes some time to get to know and learn for both our students and our teachers. We have some new software, iReady at the elementary, Achieve 3000 at the middle and high school, software that will help our students to achieve their full potential in different content areas. All of that brings new things for our teachers to learn in the coming weeks. We've also have an expansion of the portal that's available to teachers that really connects them with their curriculum resources, their instructional focus guides, their textbooks, and it's available to our students as well as we continue to make that seamless as possible with a single sign-in, so teachers don't have to log in and out and remember all those passwords, and our students can get access to the appropriate textbook easily. Although certainly that will be a work in progress, we're really proud of all the reports that will be available to teachers to give them just-in-time data. But we still don't have our FSA results from the assessments from the past year. We hope to see those in September if the validation study is completed and assures us that those are valid results. That's also impacted the information we have for last year's evaluation. So we'll try to keep everyone up to date on what the timeline is for all of those important events. So certainly there is going to be a lot of things to think about in the school year. We are probably going to be welcoming more students this year as well, probably over 800 new students. We've conducted a study to really look at what is the growth looking like for our district in the coming years, and what is our capacity with our current facilities to accommodate that growth. It looks like that moderate level of growth will continue and require us to look at new facilities. Perhaps in the next 5 years, at least 2 elementaries, and within the next 10, as many as 5 elementary schools, a couple of middle schools, and eventually another high school over the next decade. That type of growth requires planning and really looking at the revenues available to be able to support building those new facilities. So lots of things to think about. We certainly are very happy to see our community working with us to really provide all of our students the quality education they need. Things like the campaign for grade level reading, where we're working together to make sure that all of our third graders are reading on grade level by the end of that important year. We're also looking at ways to incorporate restorative strategies in our classrooms to provide students a learning opportunity to prevent behavior problems. We have some wonderful VISTA volunteers that will be assisting teachers throughout the year in that area. We have a task force looking at the achievement gap to see if there are ways that we can work together to make sure our students are attending and are in school and able to accomplish those important assessments successfully so that they can continue to fulfill their full potential. Lots of things that are happening. So I think it's time to reflect on what each of us bring to this organization to really fulfill our primary mission, which is really to provide that quality educational experience for every one of our students. Each one of you bring value to that mission, whether it's a direct interaction with students or an indirect interaction with students. Each of us has a role to play, and I hope you will join with me in looking forward to another great school year.